Alicia, that is a very good question, and, you know, I miss my family. I have 4 daughters. Their ages are 17, 15, 14, 12, and my wife, and I miss them terribly, but what we're doing up here is so important for people all over the world that it is important work that I'm happy to be doing because I know it won't last forever, but I do look forward to getting back home to them safely eventually. Over. The space station is going 17,500 miles per hour, or over 7,000 kilometers per hour. We circle the globe all the way around the world, from Italy all the way around back to Italy again in 90 minutes. Very fast. Over. Mateo, we can adjust the temperature, and right now it is probably about 72 degrees Fahrenheit or 22 degrees Celsius. It is very comfortable, just like maybe in your house. Over. Giovanni, it is better than anything I imagined. Imagine in the movies when you see the superheroes that can fly. Well, that's how we move around up here, and it takes time for your brain to adjust, but I really enjoy it. I don't think that enjoyment is ever going to go away, and I'm going to miss it when I come back to Earth gravity. Over. We have lots of procedures that we have to do in case of emergency, and if it's something really bad, we have memorized procedures that we do without having to grab any other books or anything to read them. So it depends on the situation, and we train for 3 big situations: release of ammonia, release of pressure from the space station, or a fire. And so depending on which of those we have different procedures, but we have lots of safety equipment that we train on all the time. Over. Margarita, I don't know if this is my first space flight, so when I get back to gravity, though, you can call me back and I will tell you what they are. I think it's going to be experiencing gravity after, or, you know, terrestrial gravity after being on the space station and the effect it has on your balance and your inner ear system. But I'm not sure, and I'll let you know when I get back. Over. Oh, that is a really good question, Mattia. If I could bring one, I think I might bring my youngest daughter. Her name is Corinne, and she's 12, and that's because she's very adventurous like me. I think my older kids and my wife may not want to come, and same thing with my mom and dad. They might be a little nervous to sit on top of a rocket to get here. Over. That is a really great question, Samuele. We actually have a plan to maybe do a spacewalk if our SpaceX cargo spaceship does not launch tomorrow. And so I haven't done one yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. It is something we take very seriously, and we have to train because it is a risky situation. But we do it safely because we train so much, and so I look forward to seeing that beauty from outside the space station. Over. That's a great question, Lydia. We do not have a physician at this time, but we do have 3 crew on our side that are trained to be what we call crew medical officers, myself, Soichi, and Shannon. And so we know how to use the medical kits in case there was a medical or dental situation on board the ISS. And NASA has great training, and we get lots of great training. Over. I would say it's not hard, but it is a lot. And so it is really important to have a good crew and to be close to the people that you're training with because you spend so much time with them. But I love it. I've been able to learn a foreign language, to learn technical things, to fly, and so many amazing things that you get to learn. So I'd say it's worth it, and it's a lot, but not hard. For me, this was the first time I rode a rocket into space, and that was pretty exciting. I used to land jets and take jets off of a carrier, and that beat it. This rocket ride to the space station and the spacecraft ride was amazing, very exciting. And being up here with this great crew, Sergey, Kate, Soichi, Mike, and Shannon is amazing. So there's so many exciting parts. I couldn't pick one. The most difficult part is, there are lots of difficult things. The physical difficulty of the spacewalks, the academic difficulty of the training and learning a foreign language. But those things, like I said, are mostly volume, lots of training, not difficulty. The hardest part is leaving our families, leaving our loved ones in training or during our missions up here. Over. This is my very first time using it. You're my very first ham radio contact, and I think it's a very valuable resource.